beautiful people. Good evening. Welcome back to our channel. How is everyone doing? Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome. Achowe salute. This is just going to be a very quick one tonight. As you know, I'm trying to shorten the videos because it seems like YouTube prefer shorts now these days. So I'm going to do my best to keep all our live stream under an hour and a half. I think it's better that we'll talk for about half an hour. We'll take calls for half an hour, and then the extra few minutes will just be Jara on top. Thank you so much, everybody. I salute you. Chidima, how are you? Welcome, Victor. Or Victorine. Barry Space, welcome. Nick Deji, how are you? Miss D, I always salute. Oh, Shay, Faith, welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up as you're coming in. So, we are here to revisit this matter. I suspected that this matter is not just going to end like that, knowing the kind of family that we are dealing with. So, I kind of knew that this was not the end of the matter regarding this issue of Yu's son who sadly passed. I knew it was not going to be the end. But I mean, I think apart from what when Vanguard, I think it was Vanguard or is it Guardian? I can't remember the newspaper. But one of those newspapers did interview the father, and I mentioned it in my that show I did in the morning when I was talking about how that girl called Sarah was, posting about it, and we're all having a discussion about how inappropriate it was for her to even say something or comment about this situation, considering the role she's played and considering the fact that she's already been served ceased and desist papers by May. Remember, she was the one, it was later on that I realized that she was the one that went to edit the Christmas pictures that May took Christmas picture with her children, and that silly girl went and superimposed Yul and his baby mama and the child from his so-called second wife into that picture. So May served her a cease and desist letter because she said it was an insult for her to take her photograph and do that to it, considering that she's the so-called second wife's friend. I don't know the kind of friendship that they are keeping. Like people rightly said on that day that she was looking for an opportunity to cash out on this matter. You will not believe it. I can't believe how, I don't know where we are in this world, my people. I don't know. Maybe it's fame that young people are looking for fame, or they're just looking for money, or they just, there are part of the brain where reasoning is, where humans are supposed to reason, where they're supposed to be able to think and critically assess situations and, look at it from all angles before acting. I think some young people like this era, they've removed it. So that part of their brain does not exist anymore. Honestly, it doesn't. It doesn't exist anymore because, like some people were saying that she was trying to cash in on this situation, to chase clouds, to market her juju. I think that's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happened because she's really been marketing the juju. I kid you not. In fact, the one I saw, this one, she said she was advertising it that people should come and buy. You know how we're thinking it's Kayamata? This one is proper juju. Yes, so she's cashing out. Lady Jaguar, thank you so much for that $20 cash super chat. I appreciate that, my sister. God bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah, people are not thinking anymore. Anyway, so the family obviously are still in mourning about this incident that happened. And I think it was only their father, which is the grandfather of the boy, that issued that statement that was saying something about how Lady Jago. I think you and I had a conversation about that where he was saying that it's a common belief system that some people, Africans and Afro-Caribbean people, hold that when children are very bright or when they are very intelligent, that they don't tend to live long. I don't know where that is coming from, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know, but the father, the grandfather said something to that effect that, oh, he was too bright, he was too intelligent, and typically, that children like that, their lifespan is always short. I just see it as a grandfather who is grieving, and people are looking for coping mechanism, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Jaguar, they believe that they don't. I don't. That's bull. That's completely bull crap. But I believe that they are grieving. And when people they're in shock, they are mourning, they want to cope. And whatever can help them to sleep at night is what they will hold on to. That's the way I personally see it. Okay? That's a lie from the pit of hell, Uzo said, because all the very smart people, the people that are discovering things every day, they live long. All the people that discovered internet, people that discovered plane, the people that discovered they didn't die as children. People that discover all the innovations that we're using today, technology that we're using today. Hmm? Even Steve Jobs, at least he lived up to he was 60 something before he died. I'm not sure how old he was. You know, the owner of Apple is still alive now. He's not an intelligent person. How come he's still here to today? I even hear that the Baba has a girlfriend now. Elon Musk, God bless you. Moye. Africans and Afro-Caribbean people, we tend to be very superstitious. Yeah, we are superstitious about things, so that's all right. That's all right. It's a belief system, and sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. You allow people to believe what they want to believe. If that's what helps them to sleep at night, okay, as long as they are not hurting people. But I don't think there's any way to prove that because you are an intelligent person that you are not going to live long. I don't think so at all. I don't. Mm. So the brother. So people have been saying that this brother, his name is Link. The Pete Doche has a way of naming his children all these weird names that you never hear from anywhere. One is Yul, one is Link. Vaughn, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $20. God bless you. So this one is called Link. That's the name of the guy in the middle. I think is he older than Yul? Yeah, because they say Yul is the youngest. So yeah, he's older. Yes. Ifunanya said my mom made that statement when I lost my older sister. Yeah. I think it's a coping thing. It's to enable them to cope. So their mind just that kicks into their mind so that they can process. Because for a parent, there's no way you can explain when something as tragic as that happens, you know. So they need ways to cope, and that's one of the ways that Afro-Caribbean people tend to cope. Mm? So this Link is Yo's uh, elder brother. And I think he's been in the picture since all this katakata started about this marriage, second wife palaver, right? A lot of people said that he was very supportive of May, that he stood up for her. I don't know what he did, why people felt like he was supportive. But I think he was the first person that said that they advised him not to do it. That they told him not to do it, but he did anyway. So, yeah. Hold on. I need to take this. Sorry, guys. Hello? So, yeah, sorry about that. So, people have been saying that he was supportive of Mary. And Today, I saw a video, and that's why we're having the show, where he was making a comment about this matter. I'm going to play the video to you so you can hear from the horse's mouth what he said. Let me share my screen and bring him on so you can hear what he said. I don't think I understand what he said properly. I don't know if what he meant, but people are generally on social media because you can't make a statement or you can't say something on social media and you expect people not to comment. No, it doesn't work like that. Once you release something, especially if you're a celebrity or you are well known, people will say something. Okay? So, of course, people are reading comment to it that he is making this statement and addressing it to Judy. Okay, let's hear what he has to say.
How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing great. The last couple of days has been completely traumatizing. I'm not going to lie. But the Bible says, in all things, give thanks to God. It's actually difficult practicing this because as human beings, it's not easy. But still, the Bible doesn't lie. It says, in all things, give thanks to God. I pray that by the grace of God, we're going to emerge stronger from this. And I
Amen.
also know that evil has an expiry date. May God bless each and every one of you. Thanks for all the encouraging words and all the prayers and everything. May God bless you.
Okay, so that's what he said. He didn't just, I think it was just, he's reaching out to thank everybody because of the overwhelming support that they received as a family, going through a very dark, and painful episode like this. But there was something he said at the end. He said, I also know that evil has an expiry date. And so that's for a lot of people are just giving interpretation of what they think he's talking about. He didn't elaborate. He just said evil has an expiry date. What does it mean? What do you think he meant by that? What does it mean by it? Hmm? I don't know what he meant by it. Why did he say that evil has an expiring date? And it's not just, we have to put it in context though. It's not just saying it's linking it to the incident that happened to his brother's child. Evil has an expiry date. Was he referring to Judy? Was he referring to the commotion, as a lot of people said in our last show when we're talking about this matter, about how the door of all this witch hunting, witchcraft, spiritual battles and everything is being opened, that polygamy normally opens door for a lot of all these things. Is that what he meant? Hmm? He didn't mention anybody's name. Yes. Chat moment. Yeah, he didn't mention anybody's name. So, but he's saying something there. Yes, he's saying something there. Okay, Bio, let me see what Bio said. He's recognizing that it wasn't natural. The boy's passing was not natural. Okay. He didn't mention any name, but he said, I also know that evil has an expiring date. Ah, all the people that were, saying that Judy has something to do with it. Some people said Judy and his mother had something to do with it. That how come is when he entered the family, everything started falling apart. Now, I want to just take a minute to say that we all should just be, we should just put this woman called May in prayers because apparently her shop was boggled. Yeah, she wanted to travel. They said she wanted to travel a while ago to travel abroad, but you did not agree for her to travel with the children, so she had to travel alone allegedly. By the time she came back, her shop was boggled. They stolen her wares. I didn't even know she had a shop. Yeah. And outside that again, there are rumors that the so-called second wife has given birth to another baby for her husband. And now this is the final straw. Her own child, the firstborn. I don't know. I don't know. There are some people with very strong opinions about this. Someone like Nelly too. Nelly said, Yul and Juju Austin must be held responsible for this boy. Judy had the hubris to openly sell juju on social media and tell me her hands are clean. Impossible. There, some people are in that school of thought that there's some juju and some spiritual manipulation going on here. Do you know what? As much as the last time we were talking about, I think there was someone like Adewale was making a case that day that this can happen. It doesn't necessarily follow, but a lot of people they didn't love Adewale. Adewale is usually our baby here. That everybody always loves him, but that day I've never seen that day. A lot of people were not. They were not having it. They were like Adewale, I beg, go and sleep. Nobody was listening that day because a lot of people are pained with this situation. Hmm? So, do you think that Link is talking about Judy? Was he referring? What does it mean when he said that evil has an expiring date? In context, putting it, referring it to what happened to this the young man. Hmm? Judge Reality said definitely evil has an expiring date. When you hold something that belongs to a child, when your hand starts hurting, you put your hands down. Hmm? Some people said that Obasi sent AY a message regarding the matter. AY is close to May, right? Hmm. Okay. All right. Some people are saying that Kemi said, I think Judy just posted an ad for her friend. Well, we can make that case, but I will argue that if you show me your friend, I'll tell you whom you are. Okay? I if you don't have things in common with somebody, it is very difficult for you to befriend that person. For instance, let's go use a very typical example. If you are a man and you are faithful to your wife, you don't believe, you are a Christian man, you believe in the values of marriage, commitments, monogamy, and all that. There is no way you will make friends with a man that is a philanderer. It's impossible. Even Yoruba say, "Egbeyeleye woto." So if you show me your friend, it's through friendship that you know who people are. Sometimes, yeah, let me tell you something, ladies. If you meet a guy, for instance, and they're trying to know who you are, they might not, because you are pretending. It's a new relationship. Everybody is just, you want to keep the part of your behavior that is not pleasant. You want to keep it until you unveil itself later. When you introduce the person to your friend, all they need to do is to look at how your friend is behaving. They can tell something about you. Friends always have things in common. There's a reason why you are friends. You share similar values, you share similar beliefs, you agree on a number of things. You don't need to agree completely on everything. Yeah? But you must agree on a lot of things. And I'm talking about values and fundamental things. If you don't use juju, you are not a juju person, you cannot befriend somebody that uses juju. It's not possible. In fact, if you say you are a Christian, you are a real Christian who only worships the Lord and your Savior Jesus Christ. If you see somebody with juju, you will, in fact, that day is someone like me. If I see somebody with juju, that will be the end of our friendship because I cannot trust you. I don't know what you are doing because I don't understand it. So that's what I'm saying that, if you are not if you don't have something in common, you can't flock together. Yeah, Nneka, you see what I'm saying? Birds of the same feather. I'm not saying that Judy is responsible, but I'm just saying that birds of the same feather flock together. Okay? Ati said, I believe he's talking about Judy. Oh. The family may know something that is not public notice for him to make such a strong statement. Ati, that's a really strong statement. It's a really strong statement indeed. Hmm? Eh? Nelly, what are you saying? Nelly said, Auntie B, Yo was dating a Nollywood actress, Chinedu Bernard, that passed suddenly in church. Hands pointed to Juju Austin. That was last year. Oh, Pario. Yeah. You have to have things in common with somebody to be friends with somebody. Yeah. Angela said, me too. I can never trust anyone that puts hands in Juju. Yeah. two cannot work together except they agree. We need to agree on the same thing. Even if we don't agree on everything, there are some basic fundamentals that we have to agree on for us to be friends. Otherwise, that friendship will not work. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I want you guys, what do you think? I'm going to leave it open to you guys. What do you think Link was alluding to when he said that evil has an expiry date? Is he trying to say his brother has opened the door for evil to come into their family, like a lot of people were alleging in our previous show, where they said that when the edge is broken, something like that? Hmm? Nelly said that Judy is desperate and will do anything to get you all to herself. Hmm. You marry a married man and you want to get him all to yourself. Wow. Hmm. Now, wow. Hmm. That's serious. Okay, Uju is here. Uju said, all they have melted out to May is evil. He was referring to what May is doing through the hands of Yul and Judy. Is referring to what May is going through to the hands of you and Judy. Oh, okay. It's possible. Because I don't see, it cannot, it couldn't have been referring to May. Because May is the one that is buried. She's the one that has been going through all these bad experiences. She's the one that her shop got boggled and they stole her stuff. She's the one that, now again, her first son. So it's definitely not May that he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about his brother, but I know he's supportive of his brother too, because I remember once upon a time, I'm not sure if this is the same brother, but one of the brothers, so the man has, I don't know whether many sons, he has a number of sons, maybe 5 or so, was saying that they told him not to do it, that they told you not to do it, but he was stubborn. Hmm? They told him not to marry Judy, but he didn't listen. So the family was actually not in support of what he did. They were not. They were not in support of that. That at least we know. Okay, it's like, okay, he's done it. So what can we do as a family? He's still our brother. Oh, so you can't throw away the bathwater with the baby. So you have to still keep your baby, no matter how the baby has misbehaved. That is the case of you. If you see the video of when his father and when his parents were celebrating their wedding, and I think it was their marriage anniversary, about 40 something, almost 50 years wedding anniversary. They had a Thanksgiving in church. And I watched that video when he went into the shop. If you see him, you will know that this Yola is a problem child. When they say problem child, all of his siblings, they had what they call it, Ashoibi. They wore the same thing. They were seated, they were early, their parents were there. Service was going on before His Majesty walked in. I think he really thinks he ran for governor one time. He must be deluded to think that he's an excellency now. Thank you, Faith. They were celebrating 53 years of marriage. Yeah. Wow, that's a big age. That age is older than me. It means they've been married before I was born. That's no joke. I mean, you get to think about it. How do you come from a family like that, where, I mean, we all know how Pete Doche, he has some very patriarchy and sometimes misogynistic views about women, but sometimes we excuse all the statesmen because he's from another generation. And some people from that generation will never change. They can't see things in the modern day. So he's made some outrageous statements in the past. But we can make excuses for him, right? How do you come from a family where your parents are celebrating 53 years of marriage and your mom is still there, and you decided that, okay, oh, as the last born of this family, you know what? I don't think this monogamy is working. It's not working for me. I'm going to make a difference in this family. I'm going to change this family dynamics by being polygamist. Hmm? I'm going to be polygamist. I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking about. But you know what? As much as this incident is very, very sad, I feel sorry for him, even though we've, talked quite a lot about him and his behavior and the way he's treated his wife. But I still feel very sad for him about this matter. But even now, I'm very sure that he will be contemplating his life now. Pé, have I made the right decision? What have I done? Have I really opened the door? Because trust me, he might not be posting, but he's reading these comments. Yes, he's reading comments. He will be seeing what people have been writing. And you know, Nigerians, all these social media people, they know they hide. They will go to Judy, they will post. They will go to Sarah, they will post. They will come to May, they will post. They will come to even Yul himself, they will post. And it doesn't have to be a post that's related to the matter of the boy. Mm-mm. They will just post things. So I'm sure he's been saying it. So it's also going to be a moment of sober reflection for him to think, what have I done? Is this the right move? What have I done to my wife? Because I kid you not, there's no going back from this. We all said that. There's no, even if there was a window of reconciliation before, because of this matter now, there is no going back. This is it. That marriage is donezo. Mm. Yeah, he's a Catholic. Mm. He's a Catholic. Like I said, he's a Catholic. A Roman Catholic for that matter. And he will still wear the, what's it called? He will still wear the rosary and be making videos. He will wear the rosary and be making videos. Oh my goodness. So, what do you think Link was referring to? Bill said he's definitely going to fight his conscience. Yes. He's fighting with his conscience. Hmm? Yo calls himself King David and Judy Bathsheba. That's what they call themselves. I think that's another thing that is, making this narrative very, very for some people they will say it's provocative because I don't see why they should use those people. Even Solomon himself, the real Solomon in the Bible, after everything, all the 7,000 wives and 900 concubines and how many he had, he sat down and said it's all vanity. Hmm. He said it's all vanity. And there was no king in Israel that had more glory more fame, more wealth than Solomon. The queens of Sheba and Arabia, they all came with their offering, with gold, silver, diamonds, everything for him. But in the end, he sat down and said, it's all vanity. And another thing that happened to him, I don't think they know the story of Solomon very well. If you know the story of Solomon, you will not be calling yourself Solomon or comparing yourself to Solomon. Solomon, because of the foreign wives that he married and the number of wives that he married, he shifted from the love of God. He started worshiping foreign gods. And that's why the kingdom was taken away from his father's house. I don't think they know the history very well. They just heard the story of how Bathsheba was married, and they think it's a sweet and palatable story. You need to go and read it properly to understand. It didn't end well. Solomon didn't end well. He didn't. So why are you comparing yourself to somebody that finished poorly? Somebody that didn't finish well. Hmm? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why somebody will be comparing themselves to Solomon and Bathsheba, but well, now they know. Kiara said, Auntie B, I have a question. After viewing Judy's IG post many times, I still wonder if she's having something with the Marine Kingdom. She said, I'm not accusing her, but I noticed something with her post. Well, you never know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know that when people are desperate, they will do anything. Hmm? Uh-huh. Tony, God bless you, my sister. Tony said, if you understand the story of Solomon, nobody will want to be Solomon. In fact, you wouldn't even name your children Solomon if you know his story. He was under the kingdom. The kingdom of David was given to him, and he lost it. So why are you celebrating Solomon? He left all the gods. He was following, when you marry too many women, you'll be confused. All of them, they have jazz, they have juju, they have everything, kayamata that they used to hold you. Only one man, he became confused. He was worshiping all the gods. Hmm? So what are you talking about? I don't know. Mhm. Yeah, it's all vanity, my people. But we're not talking about David. I don't know why they call themselves Solomon and Bathsheba. Now them know. I think it's their half understanding of the scriptures, or it's just Cloutina again. Hmm? Yes. Beauty by Lasha said, Lalisha, Beauty by Lalisha said, and to be even King David did not have a sweet life. He also lost a child due to his sin against God. God loved David, but here I see Shege. David wrote the book of Psalms. Beauty by Lalisha. Do you know that David wrote the book of Psalms? How many books you don't write? You don't write one verse. I mean, one chapter, I don't write. If you read the book of Psalms, you will understand what David went through. I beg, leave that matter. Yeah, leave matter for Matthias, my people. Anita said, I am positive that May will survive this. Amen. I join my faith with yours. So I'm sharing my link, guys. If you have something to say, I'm going to end soon. My question is, who was this Link? They say his name is Link. Who was he referring to when he said that evil has an expiry date? Who is the evil? Hmm? Who is the evil? I want to know who you think or who you suspect that he was referring to. And I want to show you something while we are talking about this. Because I need you guys to understand. Since we are talking about this matter, let me show you what I saw with my two koro eyes. Cloutina people. Yeah. Eh. The thing is gone. She's deleted it. It's not there anymore. It's not there anymore. Ah, you see? Oh my God. Hey, chai. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the juju that Sarah posted, but she deleted it. Look at what she posted now. Hey, yeah. You see what I was saying about this? Some of these Gen. So what do you call them again? Is it Gen Z or Gen X? Gen Z. Is it she Gen Z? I don't even know what Gen she is. But Mumu Gen. That's what I will call this one because there's no category that can make sense than this kind of Mumu. She's boasting about how if you enter YouTube and search for her name, that she's trending on blogs, Linda AKG, Wikipedia, Instablog, I'm There Daily, Facebook, Instagram, and deals. I beg deals. Let's make money with this fame together. Post on my page for 10,000 only. No baton. Now you take for my hand. You know, she saying this one na hungry. Oh my God, how can somebody be this hungry? Jesus is Lord. 10,000 naira. Now you they collect for post. Okay. I not talk again. I rest my case. Let me keep quiet. If na 10,000 naira you they collect, then no. Okay. Let's move on. We have callers. Let's take some calls. 10,000 naira per post. I beg, how much be 10,000 for dollars and pounds? Gineke na God. Because of 10,000 naira. Oh my share. Ebi ikpo oh. This hunger plenty oh. 10,000 naira. I think say one talk say maybe 500,000 or 1 million. It's okay. No wahala. Okay, Joanna, can you hear me? Hello, welcome. Hello, Joanna. I can't hear you. Wow. Yeah, she's making money. She wants to make money from it. It's 13. She's taking $13. $13 per post. Chai. Oh, poverty. No be your mate, oh. Jesus. I didn't know that. Oh my show. 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. Wow. And I saw influence come the rock drag for grand. Now so the influence for Nigeria, and I saw the market don't reach. Ah, okay. Hmm. Miss Top Notch says she's making mockery of the situation. Yeah. Okay, oh, that's fine. That's all right. It is well, oh. But what goes around in this life comes around. Hmm. Not be juju be that. I wanted to show you the juju. Now the juju when she post when I see today. Now I want to show you. You can't put for that talk say the baba where you do the thing. The baba where you do the thing. Now only how many few pieces now you do make you quick send them. Make you quick send money so that you go buy your own. I say see oh. Scam. All this one are scam. How many of them I know say so many native doctor they online now when they scam people? All this baba, all of them they online. The other day, let me just see something that happened to me. Guys, if you want to say something, please come online. I'm gonna end soon. I was sitting on my own JJJ on Instagram. Next thing, somebody sent me a message and said that they saw something for me. They saw they don't know how I would take it to. Now they saw something. They read something. I went to check the page. I just see all kind of dirty looking, stinking looking things. Me. Now me go see something about your generation, your entire lineage. Abi were ni any. Show share ni. Amy, you see something. I block, you know how Annie used to say we should block people to the fourth generation. Now so I take block them. Ole, alaye baje. It's me you want to see something for. How dare you? Who are you that you're saying something for me? What did you see? The only thing you have the permission to see is long life and prosperity, good health, progress, promotion, any other thing. Ogu buy you. Ogu finish your life. Any other thing when you see, no go better for you and your sin. Those your eyes when you take they see go block. You know go see again forever. Oh my god. So when are they careful? All of them don't enter. All of the 419 people that enter internet, oh, they are on YouTube and they are on what's it called? Instagram. Mama Jojo, welcome. Can you hear me? Mama Jojo. Hello. Okay, Mama
Hello?
Jojo. Mama Jojo, can you hear me? It's like you're shopping. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's very noisy. It's very noisy. Sorry. I think you are in a supermarket or something. It's very noisy there. If you change your location, call us again. Someone are they careful? You can just receive DM and somebody will light some red candle and come and be telling you that they saw something for you. Like me say, if I see something for you, the only thing what I see for you be say agbako. What I see for you, you know one year. If you hear what I see for you, you go run. I say, see this one so. See this one so. Chai. No wonder. Pastor Shola dey talk say any person where they run from prophet to prophet, may you run from them. Now me you want to see something for. With all this nonsense where you light so now you want to see something for me. Eh? Darkness, they fit see something. I'm in the light. How can you see for me when I'm a child of light? You can't see nothing for me. No, no, no. Now me go see something for you. And the first thing I will see for you is for you to go and bath and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. What are you seeing for me? Oloshi. Godfrey, God bless you. God punish them. He entered my DM. The first he entered my DM. He said he see something for me. I say, Oleyi, Barawo Banza. Oh my God. You not see something to transfer money. Oloshi. I don't know what you see when you don't involve money. You know, if you see I win lottery. All this way they sabi see, you they see every day they win millions of pounds. You know, if you see the number, if you true they see, why you no see? Me, you give me the number to go play. So that I go win Euro million, make I win billions. You know, they see that one. Na only Babati now you they see. This Auntie B, I see you sending me 100,000 pounds. At least, D, I like your saying. I like your saying. That one is fair, honestly. It's good. It means I need to have it to send it to you, right? So you are seeing me as a billionaire in pounds. Not all these ones that if you see their page, when anybody sends you a message on Instagram, yeah, outside YouTube, that's the only social media that I belong to. I know there any other social media platform. Instagram, that's it. Before you even say anything, go and check their page. Mhm. If it's private, don't bother. If it's open, go and check. Even if somebody says something on your comment section, maybe they are rude to you, before you even answer, go and check what they are saying or what their page looks like. Because some people, if you check their page, you change your mind, say, about Joe. Oh, yeah. So there's no point. Julia say, Auntie B, could you believe that King Solomon had demons, spirits sleeping with all the wives? He never slept with all. Ha. How is it possible to sleep with all those women before? Hmm? Mama Jojo, you said, Auntie B, your parents did not set boundaries. They knew you was married and welcomed Judy years ago. I will never allow my married child to bring another man or woman to my home. My morals. Yeah, what can they do, really? We can't blame the parents. Sometimes parents just get blamed. But Joel is an adult. You can't blame parents for the behavior of your child. An adult child is a grown man. There's nothing they can do, to be honest. And remember, there's a grandchild involved, so they cannot reject their grandchild. Unfortunately, on this case, on this scenario, I can't blame the grandparents because I know what it means. When children grow, they have their independence. He's a grown man. He's been doing his own thing for years. What are you going to say to him? You can say, you can advise. If he doesn't listen, what do you do? Hmm? I can't blame the parents at all. If Unaya said, the funny thing is that these people that see something for you, you look better than them. Of course. That's why they're looking for people to put into work now. Before they see something for you, they'll go and check your profile. What kind of lifestyle are you living? They'll go and check your page. And if your page is open like me, then they will now say, okay, we know how to target this person and get them. Me, okay. You need to go do that meeting well because I jump and pass. I not see you. Eh? What did you say? Sabeya's beauties will say, Auntie, but Auntie B, you will put limits to discourage that kind of behavior. I don't even know how to set limits. I set so many limits on my social media, but they still come along because my page is open. So they will always come. But my block button is beautiful to use. I love it. I use it very judiciously. Mm. No, we can't blame the parents. Okay, I'm about to end now. She Tinker, can you hear me? You're muted. Welcome.
Hi,
People
Auntie
keep coming in.
B.
Hello, sweetie. You're welcome.
I'm
Where are you joining us
I'm so
from?
sorry I've been so quiet. I'm joining from London.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Welcome.
there's been a lot going on, but I'm glad to see you're doing great and thank you for your platform and all that you do.
Thank you, my darling. What do you have to say? Who do you think Link was referring to with that post?
You know what? I think that Judy, even whether or not she's been doing juju for May and her family, she has been carrying on a war of words against May that May has not responded to. I mean, all those posts that she would put, on her Instagram and say her own child is the Solomon. I can only imagine how that boy felt, seeing that somebody else who has come to lay claim to his father is now saying her own child is the favored child over him, who is the first son of that man. So the
Mm-hmm.
effect of those words on that boy alone were a war of words against the boy's mental health, against his well-being. And I think what his uncle is now saying, in a way, is responding to words with words because it's clear that there is evil that Judy is involved in, whether or not, it was evil in the sense of juju or evil in the sense of using nasty words, or
Mm,
both, because it's very
mm,
possible that it's both. But it's obvious that Judy has been evil towards this family, and evil will have an expiration date, whether it is evil by words or evil by juju. And it's a good thing that he said that, because it's clear that at least somebody and he's not the only one, but evidently people in the Edochie family are thinking, and they can see that this young man that we call our younger brother is, like you said, he's deluded, and he has
mm.
brought trouble on himself and on the family. So you answer words with words. I mean, it would be terrible if they were going to go back and now do their own juju to fight Judy's juju. But since they're not going to do that, you respond to it with words, and you remind it that it has a limit. It can only go so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe she's doing juju like her friend Sarah?
Like you said, Auntie B, there's no way you say this is my friend who is advertising juju, to be so blatant as to advertise juju, and then you still call this person your bosom friend. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. It's I cannot, it's not something that we can confirm, we can verify, because we're not directly in the place where she is, but she's making it difficult for anybody to defend her. She has made
You
it
know,
impossible to be
when people
defended.
were saying that, when the last post she posted, when she was posting about Kayamata, how to tie a
Mm.
man, how to blind a man, how to hold a man, how to do this to a man, I was just thinking that it's like Jaruma Empire, that one that
Yes,
started the
yes,
Kayamata business in
yes,
Nigeria, that turned out to be a fraud.
yes. And at the end of the day, these people don't understand that even if it is real juju that they think they're doing, juju at the end of the day wastes the person that is doing it.
So I was just thinking, okay, maybe she's just selling Kayamata. But she thinker, what I saw today is not just Kayamata. These girls are heavily
Really?
into juju. Like she probably posted soap with cowries in it,
Oh,
concoction.
wow.
Oh yes,
Yes.
that's what I saw. When I went back, now I wanted to show you guys that I should have downloaded it.
Hmm.
By the time I went back, she deleted it. And she was properly telling her followers that, oh, it's only
Wow.
a few pieces the Baba has prepared, oh, so hurry
Now,
now so that you
wow.
can buy your own. There were
And to
like
be,
three calories inside it. So you see, it's like
can
what
you
they call Yoruba
imagine
call etutu, like proper spiritual things that
mixtures? And
mischief.
to be, it's my Angelo that says when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. So
Hmm.
Sarah has said who she is, and Judy has said Sarah is her friend. So what are we to, we cannot but believe them. We cannot keep waiting. It's almost like, God will save you from something, then you say, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I can go back again and try it. It's clear who they are. They have decided to announce on their own platforms who they are. So, you know, in fact, for me, it's you that's the problem, except maybe the effort that he ate, his blindness has gone too far that he cannot see that he's really he's just a pawn, like a toy in her hands at this point. But well, it's the bed he has made and he's now lying in, which is very sad for his family, but may God
Sometimes,
deliver him.
yeah, when men say, oh, let me eat and clean mouth, I go they look them. Not be
Mm.
every woman you see eat and clean mouth, oh. Mm-mm. Brothers, if for your sake, I dey advise you now, not be every woman. Some of these women, where their leg, they waka, they go, if you eat and clean
No.
mouth, they go hold you down. That's the
Then
truth.
go learn. Then
Not
go
be,
learn.
you go, na my Sierra Leone friend go say, Bridget, she used to tell me, say, you go learn. You go learn.
You go learn.
You go learn. You go learn. By the time you learn finish, before your eye clear, you don't say, things don't spoil. You go learn.
Honestly, serious lesson.
Hmm.
It's sad because, at this point, nobody can categorically say what Judy has involved herself in. Nobody can say it except the fact that she herself has been saying it by all the things she's been posting. But it's clear to the blind, which is why Yu's brother has had to say it is evil what's happened, whether it is from the physical or the spiritual angle
Spiritual.
of it. It is evil. What has happened is evil. What has happened is unfair to me. And it's
Eh?
clear also that, sorry, go on, Anthony.
No. You go ahead, my darling.
I was going to say it seems as if that you had also been sabotaging May, because the fact that she wanted to travel with her kids and he blocked it. again, you start to think, okay, so what's the reason of you blocking it? You're not even here with us and me and the kids. We're making our life, managing ourselves. And then I want to travel with my kids and you're blocking it. Sometimes men are just, not all men, but some men, when they're on that level of, when they've shown disregard to a woman, they then start to try and frustrate certain things to try and prove a point that they're in charge. And it's now not only you've undermined this woman in so many ways. You've now minimized her emotionally. You're minimizing her power as a mother, and the frustration that you put her in. Then, for whether or not you are involved in this situation, for her to now lose a child on the heels of that, no,
Now
no.
wow. Now wow.
Mhm.
What I was gonna say, when we started having this conversation, when this boy, sadly passed, when we're having this conversation, I wasn't convinced that maybe I was like, no, things like this happen. I know polygamy is
Mm,
evil. I know it opens door for spiritual attack. Because we already had
mm,
that conversation, and I say this word
yeah,
all the time. "Òrìṣà jẹ́ n pé méjì obìnrin ò dénú."
but you
When
know.
two women are fighting for the affection of one man, things will go very
Mm,
heavy. They will
that's
go
true.
diabolical.
That's
The
true.
the person that does diabolic things is not written on anybody's face.
Mm-mm,
Some
mm-mm.
of these Nigerian celebrities that you guys see, they are shining, they wear makeup, they do photo shoot, they look good. If you know the things they do, you don't know where they go to. Money Baba Nigbejo, where they
I
go.
mean, hmm, now
So when
wow.
we're having that conversation, yeah, she think
Mm,
I was like, maybe she's got nothing to do with it, or maybe it's just
mm,
fate, you know.
yeah,
But when I saw what Sarah posted today, and now I was more convinced that what these social media people are accusing this woman of doing, pay her friend
yeah,
is her friend is basically a spiritualist,
that's there you have it. I mean, she's the marketer for the spiritually.
and she's the one that's promoting the spiritual items. I was like, okay, okay, yeah.
And what's even painful about it to me and to be is that May left them. She was like, okay, you want a second wife, have it, have at it. And she would just face her own front. So she basically exited the marriage without, going through the divorce. Because maybe in her own mind, she's also battling with the idea of I'm a Catholic, there shouldn't be divorce, and all of that. So she exited the marriage and gave them feel free, do what you're doing. But what is it that they couldn't just leave? It's almost like the Tinubu supporters that feel like, okay, we've won and we have
We've won, but you didn't
lost an
congratulate
election.
us.
Exactly, but you must congratulate us.
You must
And
congratulate us.
they're now doing what do you call it,
Protest.
rally
They did
to
protest.
protest to say
Yes.
congratulate me. Okay,
Yes.
Judy won you now. Take him and go. Take him and go.
No. He wants to eat
But
his
no.
cake and have it. He wants to. Maybe she felt insulted. Do you feel that you are too good for me to share a husband with you? Yeah. You
Now
never know
wow.
how deluded, because she had a husband. She had
Oh,
a
Mom.
husband, Mr. Obasi, poor Mr.
A
Obasi.
whole man.
A
A
whole
complete human
man.
being.
But he was not a celebrity. He wasn't Pete Doche's son. So it
Mm.
wasn't good enough for her. This
I,
girl and her friends, there's no level to their greed and
that's it. Agreed.
covetousness.
Yeah, that's
This
it.
is the word,
Greed and covetousness.
covetousness. When you
Yeah.
convert something that doesn't belong to you, you will do
Mm.
anything to keep
Yeah.
it.
Mm. But Auntie B, one thing about, even whether the person wants to say they don't believe in God or whatever they believe in, you always say karma is real. But the truth about it is when you violate the laws of the universe because of your greed, you want, if at all she did, whether she did it, me, I would say she did it because of her words, because her words were a weapon. Words are a weapon. That's the truth. And the words that she used on her social media all these months, they were destabilizing to any child of that marriage who came across those words. So
She
as
think,
far as I'm concerned though,
see the way you are the one that brought politics. Bio has put it in perspective for us. Bio said, you is Buhari, Judy is Tinubu, and Judy's friend is INEC chairman.
oh my goodness,
Bio, Bio,
Judy's
never
friend is
better they
either
pay me.
chairman
See
or
analysis. Bio, you are spot on. You are spot on.
And May is Peter Obi, and God will
May
give
is
them
Peter
justice.
Obi. May is Peter Obi. Yeah. Tinubu is Judy. Judy's friend. Our next chairman. Judy is Tinubu. Tinubu that won and say you didn't congratulate me.
Now
Hmm.
by force, so
Now
you
by
must
force,
go to the place.
I saw one video today. They say he's strolling in the street of Paris. He's strolling
Oh wow.
outside. They
Okay.
surrounded him and he was strolling. I say, ha. Oh, I've not seen where they will. They voted for you. They never even swear you. You don't go holiday.
Don't go do preliminary rest.
Oh, there will be many more rest to follow, but that's not the topic of the day. I
No,
never
yeah.
seen nothing.
Mm. It is well.
Bio, I didn't know you're a comedian. I've always said it now. Yesterday I thought say you be clown. Now you don't give us you give us some laugh. Thank you, Bio. Thank you, my dear darling Tishi Tinker. I appreciate you, my darling. Thanks for calling. Oh my god, that's so funny. He said Judy is Tinubu, you own is Buhari. I'll take a screenshot of this. Make I not forget Bio. You don't make me laugh, so take my belly they pay me. Oh dear. Val, welcome. Can you hear me?
Hello, Auntie B.
Hello, sweetheart. Where are you calling us from?
From the US.
Welcome. What do you have to say?
I mean, like this situation, I've been keeping up with this since the beginning. I think hearing that his son passed away really like it touched me a lot because that's the last thing I wanted to think about, that it will start affecting the children. But the
Yeah.
only thing I would say is that Judy needs to be really careful because I don't know whatever pot she has put her hands in, it will come and even affect her whole lineage. Because like I know stories of like when I heard people that did certain things, you'll just see how things will happen to their children, even though the kids had nothing to do with it. Things will happen to you. Just see like a lot of bad luck that we following the kids of people that put
You
their
know
hands in
what?
certain
Are
things.
you a Christian? Val?
Yes,
You
yes,
know what the Bible says? The sins of the father, it will be visited unto the generations yet unborn. And when the Bible says father, it's father and mother. It's not just
hmm
father. Mhm,
exactly.
mhm.
And that's just my thing about this, because honestly, these children are innocent in this whole thing. The children are
Yeah.
really actually innocent. They didn't do any. They didn't choose to be here. They didn't choose that their parent, or especially you, will misbehave like this. So
Yeah.
like for me, this situation, I know people are saying, "Oh, you guys are overthinking, or why are you accusing her?" But have to look at everything spiritually these days, especially in Nigeria, because it's just too odd. A child that lived 16 years of their life minding their own business, when not all of these things happen, the child now passes. And even Yule was making a lot of statement that said he should be very careful, compare himself to David. That
Yes.
when you start comparing yourself to certain Bible terms, I'm gonna say you do remember how all these people ended up in the Bible. Please,
Exactly.
like, be careful. So that's just my
It's
thing.
not the only one that was comparing himself to David. The so-called Bathsheba. She said she's Bathsheba.
I know now, and for me, it's like you do, like, you know how these stories ended. Like
Did
it's
she
just
know that the first child that Bathsheba had did not survive? I don't know. I don't know if she knows that. This girl is so thick. I don't know what to say.
no,
How do
but
you compare yourself to Bathsheba?
and to be honest, I want to be honest, all these things she's doing, right? She still hasn't gotten the acknowledgement that she expected to get.
Who is
Like
going to acknowledge her?
I
Who?
haven't, like, I've just been seeing May just shining. Everyone is supporting her, and Judy, like, even her acting career. Even I've watched a couple of her movies before this whole scenario happened. Get, but I was like, oh my god, this girl seems down to earth. But she's to play a certain type of role every single movie, like a certain
Village
type of
girl.
role.
Is
Every
village girl.
yeah, village girl. Then like it would be so weird. Like she'll be the type that will act all innocent. All of a sudden she's married to the young guy. Like that was always her role. Or she has a baby for
Can
the
I
young guy, and then
can I
now she
shock you? Can I shock you, Val? I
yes.
never knew this girl before this whole thing.
Oh really? Yeah, I used to see her
Never,
movies. I
never
didn't know
heard
her
of
name.
her. Never know her name. I don't watch Nollywood. Okay, I watch the ones only on Netflix and very selective about that as well. So I never knew her because her brand of Nollywood is the local one,
It's very local. Yes,
the
very.
local one. So I don't watch those ones. I never knew her
No,
honestly.
but her acting is always like her acting is similar to her life. Like the type of acting that she does. Like one movie, she got pregnant for the yoga, like without wedlock, and then I guess over time she had to use her, like her, I guess her personality to win him over. Like that's the type of movies she acts. Like she doesn't deviate, no diversity in
It's the
acting.
same thing.
And I
It's
was
the
like,
same
okay, this
thing
one.
all the time.
So I'm like, how is she supposed to make it in this Nollywood? But that's just my thing, my take
The
in this
same
whole
the
situation.
same Nollywood that has some excellent actors is where this one is coming in, and you keep asking, your acting is limited to village girl in Beke, every movie in Beke, and you think you're gonna be what? Ah, come on.
It's crazy.
It
But thanks,
is.
ITV. This story is still so sad. I know all these social media like issue, but this is like people's real lives, and that's what is
Mhm,
even like touching me. Apart
mhm.
from all this media gossip, this is like people's real lives. I don't know
Yeah.
how Mary's feeling right now. Like for her, she's like, you know what? Let me just. He might. I won't be shocked if she leaves. I won't be
Hmm.
shocked if she leaves, because
Cool.
honestly, at this point, you need to cut out. You need to cut it off. You need to cut it off. Any potential lineage or anything that people can use to reach you. She needs to just let it go. I don't
Yeah.
know if this will allow her to, but it's just so sad.
Thank you, Va. Appreciate you, my darling. Thanks for calling us. I appreciate you. Guys, I am not staying long. We said we're gonna make it very short because YouTube is encouraging shorts. You know how long shorts are? Shorts are 60 seconds. So we are doing an hour plus, so we are trying. Queen B, we don't have any
And
people today. So you
and
are next.
Auntie B, good afternoon. Oh,
Hello, my darling. Welcome.
yeah. So I'm here to first of all apologize. Last time I called, right, and you sent me out of the studio.
Did I? What did you do? I can't even remember. What did you do? Tell me
Auntie
what you
B,
did.
Auntie
Report
B,
yourself. You are in the
Auntie,
principal's office now, so start
Auntie B,
reporting yourself.
Auntie B, let me report myself. Oh, you remember the caller, right? The caller from Bogota that you said, "Huh, you've never heard anybody call from Bogota."
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm actually here to apologize because that day, right, I was so emotional. Like
Yeah.
everything was just going through my mind, I could
Oh,
not even eat. Like at 4:30, I had not even had lunch. Like I completely lost my appetite.
so you were hungry that day?
I was not only hungry, but it's like just too many things going on in my mind. I was like,
Oh,
why will May go through this kind of a thing? So
mm,
it came out wrongly, right? Because the way I was speaking was as if I'm blaming May, and that was not right.
okay.
Yes, so I'm just here
Thank
to
you.
yes, like to join my voice with the other speakers, right?
Thank you.
Um
And
ye-
we have an accountability prefect here who always reminds us about how, as
mhm,
adults, for us to grow and involve, we need to be accountable. And like people that are accountable, even though I can't remember, because I do a lot of these shows, so I can't remember every person, every
yeah,
conversation. But I like
yeah,
the fact that you came after that incident and you
yeah,
brought it up. You're
yeah,
apologizing, so
yeah.
I give you your flowers for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie B. Well, so Auntie B, actually, right, I'm just here to apologize and to say that it's like a nightmare. It's like you just want to wake up from this dream, and people like Judy Austin, when she mentioned something about she being Bathsheba, I didn't really remember the story of Bathsheba, so I went back to the Bible to read,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
also yes, I look for stories, right, about Bathsheba, and that's why I was saying that she's the one putting. I'm agreeing with the first caller, right? Who said it's her words. That's you can tell that she has a very bad mind, towards this family, right? Because she comes into a family and she says she's Bathsheba, and when you look at the story of Bathsheba, it's similar. Like she's claiming that well, she's the like the queen that's going to take over, and her
mhm,
son is going to be like why would someone do that knowing very well that she's the who is like forcing herself onto this family. So I don't know, as a Christian, right, sometimes when things like this happen, we get a little bit like thrown off because we're wondering, God, are you really there? These people are claiming like the evil ones, they are putting into our face that look at they depend on juju and it's working, while people like me, who is a god-fearing woman who has tried
mhm,
to make like some of those qualities, has
mhm.
gotten to the point when she's losing a son, and you're asking yourself as an observer that, God, are you really there? Like what is
Hmm.
going on, you know?
Hmm.
So it's really a little like a difficult time for like Christians, knowing very well that good always wins over evil, but sometimes we don't even want to go through this kind of a thing, you
Hmm.
know. Losing a child, an innocent child, is such a painful thing. I don't know if May will be able to like recover from this, but I just pray, like I join the other
She will.
good
She will.
people, yes,
She will.
to join,
Time
yeah,
time is
because
a very, very good healer. We need to, sometimes we don't appreciate time enough. Time.
mm-hmm. So I
Time.
feel for her, Auntie B. I feel for her so
I
much.
know.
Like,
I feel for her too, my darling.
but let her know, May, like let her know that there are so many good people out there who are praying for her, who are joining strength, right, to hers, and saying that she's not alone in this fight.
No. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, so that's
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Queen B. I appreciate you. Yeah, my namesake, because some people in the US actually call me Queen B. Embassy is the person that started calling me this Queen B. And some people call me Queen B. So you are my namesake. So all past offenses forgiven. We love you. Thank you very much for calling. And even though we didn't remember, you still took account, you were accountable for your actions. And I love that. Thank you. God bless you. So that is it. So if you are just joining us, we are talking about Linc Edochie. Hmm? We are talking about Linc Edochie. Tiffany said, Auntie B, what would it take for her to live with her children? That's if she wanted to. Hmm. I think the conversation has changed now, Tiffany. It's changed. What it was before, this boy, no, 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 no. It's changed. It's changed. Everything is the dynamics of this whole scenario, everything we thought we knew about, you know, you taking a second wife and all that is changed now. Because when you bring a woman's child, hey, when you bring up a woman's child, this is a woman's heart. This is everything that matters. Nothing matters. So that's why I just feel like for Judy, like May is gonna say, I dash you, keep him. You know how Asiwaju Funsho said that she's giving her husband to Mercy Aigbe, say, I dash you, keep him. I don't want him anymore. It's all yours. I think she's in that place now because no, nah, 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 nah. No. Children are for a woman, a mother is a no-go area. Is a no-go area. Unfortunately, like a lot of people said in our first video, once you go and eat with you know how they said that if you want to go and eat with the devil, you should have a very long spoon. If you want to sup with the devil, have a long spoon, no, because you never know. Mm? Tiffany, you're saying that you're speaking entirely about the legalities, any implications thereafter. Thereafter, I pray she's able to go without him attempting to stand in her way. Amen. Amen. There are not a lot of legalities like that in Nigeria. If you have, the main thing is having the resources. Resources are the main thing. Having your own money. She doesn't even need to travel with the children. She just needs to have enough money to be able to start, move, and say bye bye to all that jati and rada. But I think they hit her in a place that it will take the grace of God. Mm, it will take the grace of God. But I know that time is a great healer. This woman she's incredibly strong through it all. Just look at her grace, her charisma, the way she's conducted herself throughout this whole process. How many of us I put myself in, I said it many times. I was counting the other day. I can't even believe the number of shows I've done about this matter. I'm so invested in this matter. I don't know if I would have been able to conduct. I don't think not. I'm not. No. And let me just confess. I would not have been able to conduct myself the way that she has. She's been gracious. She said little or nothing. She's kept her cool. She's just remained focused, marching on. But God will see her through. God will see her through. By the grace of God, she'll be all right. It's not easy. It's not easy. But it might be time for her now to be thinking about moving out of that environment. Somebody, I think Miriam is saying that, how can you heal in the same environment that broke her? But she wasn't living with Yo, though. How can you heal while living with Yo? She wasn't living with him. She was living in their house that they both built together. Yo was living in Enugu, another city entirely, very far from where she was. It's like living in London and Scotland. Okay, maybe not as far as Scotland, but okay, it's far. But I think she will do the right thing. She's a very smart and intelligent woman. She has a lot of support around her. She has a lot of people who are supportive of her. They encourage her. They bring businesses her way. That's how she has managed. And that's another thing again. There's enough for them to hate her for. Watermelon and her friends can even hate May because of the number of businesses. Go just look before this whole thing of polygamy and you taking the second one. She was not an influencer. Nobody knew her. I didn't even know her. And I'm a Nigerian. I know Pete Edochie. I know Yul Edochie. I was even following Yul Edochie before this. Okay? So, it's a lot. It's a lot. People will help her. Me, I know that. Nigerians are very kind and generous. You can say anything about Nigerians, but generosity is a big part of our people. They are very, very generous. People help. People help. When there is a need, they always do. And I pray that, she gets all the help that she needs. Monica, how are you, darling? Why are you saying, Monica, that she needs to leave that house? Yeah, Monica says she needs to leave the house. That's what Judy is after. It's possible. A lot of people have said that she wants to move to Lagos because Lagos is the hub. Lagos is where all the good stuff happens when it comes to their industry. It's possible she wants the house. What is house? If it's me, I don't even need anybody to tell me. I'd rather go and stay in face me and face you. I used to think that, they built the house together, so why should she leave? She's got her children, who are also his children. They live in that. This is the house they've always known. Why should she leave? But at this point now, it's survival because these girls, they are not playing. What I saw that Judy's friend was advertising today, Ayamija, when have we come to this level? So what people are saying about this girl selling juju on social media is true. If she can post juju on social media, what is she doing behind closed doors? May, please. Go on. The Lord will help you, will give you the enablement. You need to go and hide yourself. Leave house for them. Wait till be house. Now this word, now they buy house. I'm oye. House. Now be waiting. If God give you enablement, you go buy house for America. You go buy for Canada. You go buy for UK. You go even buy for better place for Lagos and Abuja. Prime location. But you need to be alive and you need to be well. Most importantly, your children need to be safe. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here tonight. Yeah. We're just trying to analyze what Linc Edochie was trying to say in that video, that evil has an expiry date. And we also know that he is a supporter of May Edochie. I think, everybody agrees now that it's time for her to just leave everything and run. Run for your life. This one, I ain't be run for your life. She has to run for her life. What's house? House bikini. What's house? I beg. That one is not important. If they've given her a choice, if it was something where it was possible to say, leave the house or your son, she would choose her son and leave the house for them. Let them carry the house and run away with her son. But unfortunately, you know what the Bible says, that the devil has not only come, but it's come to steal and to destroy. But I pray that the God of restoration will help May. The Lord will help her. It will keep her, it will uphold her, it will restore her, it will give her peace. It's a very, very difficult period. People keep saying, sell the house, sell the house. How's she going to sell the house? Imutiya, she cannot sell the house. That house belongs to both of them. Knowing Nigeria and how patriarchy Nigeria is, probably his name alone that is there. She can't sell it. It's not obodooyinbo. It's Naija. The house is in Lagos. I beg. At this point, me, I don't even bother about selling anything. Just leave. It no matter. She's making a lot of money from influencing. Leave the house. May they come Lagos. May they begin art film. But you know what? This life, Eje ka ṣe rere o. Wetin be house? House na wetin? How much be the worth of the house? The house reach 100 million. I beg. Story. Material things no dey too ginger me, because ohun aye yìí ó máa báyé lọ ni. I'm not the kind of person that get tripped. Say, hey, house, hey, what's that? Nah. There are things, relationships are more important to me. Humans are more important to me than material things like house. Say, house. Now, estates. I'm only one house. I beg. Even the estate self, no matter the estate where you build, go see another person where you build one. Is you a rich man? When they say they are counting the rich men, if they want to do a list of 100 most richest men in Nigeria, is it going to be on that list? He's a struggling actor. So what are we talking about? It no matter. House no be anything. Who no get today, go get tomorrow. If you get today, you feel you even no get tomorrow. It no matter. I don't believe in all those things. He go reach 100 million. I have to say, Lucky House go reach 100 million. Even if you reach 100 million, what's that? That's 100 million naira. So what? It still doesn't mean nothing compared to your sanity, your peace, your safety. That's the key word, your safety. With all these juju people, I beg you. No. I don't think there's anything there that is worth her safety. She needs to, she needs to go somewhere she's safe. She's obviously not safe. May the Lord help her. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you. So tomorrow I was supposed to do a live stream, but it's not going to happen tomorrow. Should we talk about... Should we talk about CEO? They say they don't bash CEO, they don't catch him, they don't arrest him for the part that she played in IDV. Now IDV, they call her IVD. They say they don't bash him. Should we talk about it? Let me know in the comment section. Bill was like, we should talk about it because it's like Nigerian government is finally taking online, all this online thing. They are taking it seriously now. She's been arrested. I think it's been quiet because of this matter of Edochie's son. Should we talk about it? If you guys want us to talk about how they've arrested CEO and put her, she's in. I didn't want to give her my attention. Oh my God! They said they all lock her up because of all the ranting that she did when I Bimbo. What you say? CEO is in rest. CEO is resting in Kirikiri. Okay. All right, guys. Let's catch cruise with that on Wednesday. Let's catch cruise with that. They say she's in resting. All the yama she was saying in her mouth that time, They don't arrest her now. Make her arrest with is it Her Majesty? How na say they call her na Kirikiri. For here na Her Majesty. Now they call her Her Majesty Royal Kirikiri. Now wow. Okay, Wednesday we'll be here. I'm just saying that also, Uzo, they say he lost his wife. Oji Uzo Kalu at 61. Wow. Now, wow. Joy is saying that the comment section was full of a lot of talk about his mother and how she treated his late wife. Okay. All right. I will see you guys on Wednesday evening. All right. She's in a rest house in Mutia. You are very funny, my sister. Oh, my Benin sister. You're so funny. She says she's at rest. She's resting. When I saw the video of how she was arrested, the way she was carrying the yarn, she said she's done yash. The way she was carrying the yarn, now that make me laugh past. They do leg pass, join the yash. The way they carry. Nigeria, oh, it is well. It is well. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Until Wednesday, my people, give us a thumbs up. Make her they go. I don't laugh. Tayana will start this laugh today. May God protect us from the daughters of Jezebel. Self-love say, make her read what is self-love talk. Say, daughters of Jezebel, God protect me and the rest of them in Jesus' name. What goes around comes around. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you on Wednesday night. God bless you. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Rabio, thank you for that comic relief. It was very needed. You made a lot of that analysis. I screenshot. I no go forget. Thank you. Imutia, come back on Wednesday. One reason this matter. Maybe you can't give me because I say you get interest for this matter. He said before the nyash go expire, she will come out before the nyash they expire. I don't tire for you, Imutia. I beg, leave me alone. She will come. When she come before the nyash, they arrest CEO. First way call himself CEO. The only thing when Nigeria sit to talk about that matter and the nyash matter that they talk. Why are you people like this? How nyash say they expire? Tori Olorun. You're not nice. Okay. All right. Wednesday night we will call in a cash cruise, analyze them. But seriously, there are some very, very serious gems there. For people who think they can just come online. What that girl did when Bimbo passed away. No. No. We will look at it on Wednesday. I could not believe that a human being, a mother, and there are rumors that she's dating the guy now, that she's even moved to Lagos. Now, wow. Now, so men's cars like this. I know she say men's cars. Nigeria, men full everywhere. Now, Loju Kokoro, no, they let these girls they see rude. Okay, no wahala. See you guys on Wednesday. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. Tomorrow I'm busy, so we'll do the live stream on Wednesday evening. And that's Wednesday afternoon for you guys who live in the US and Canada. God bless you. Have a good afternoon. I love you. Give us a thumbs up and see you then. Bye.